We are in Auckland, New Zealand at the World School Sevens. So the World School Sevens is a top-level high school tournament that is focusing on bringing in a lot of different countries to play at the top level to try to get them ready for the World Rugby Sevens series. We've got 12 countries here in 2019, and they expect so much more in 2020. We're going to talk to some of the players on how they feel about being next to all these different countries at the World School Sevens.
It's very good to see them, and they are so with a smile face, and yeah, we enjoy coming and see them and meet them.
Don't ever do that again.
It's just I just really like the atmosphere and how everyone's like getting together and learning about every like country and all the cultures and stuff, and it's just really good to get a chance to play against some awesome people.
And you guys are New Zealand Dutch?
Yeah, so we're all from New Zealand, all around New Zealand, but we have Dutch heritage.
Thank you so much, we appreciate it.
Thank
What's
you.
your name again?
Anika.
Anika, okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we continue to journey around the World School Sevens, we ended up running into the director of the World School Sevens, Phil Gaze, and we were able to talk to him about the building of World School Sevens and his vision moving forward.
So Dustin, I've been involved in Sevens in New Zealand for about 13 years, and during that time I was involved in the HSBC Sevens series and doing some sponsorship work there, and fell in love with Sevens. Out of that I got involved in the New Zealand Schoolboys Tournament, which is a national tournament that we saw grow from 16 teams to 100 teams in the space of 8 years. And off the back of that New Zealand Schoolboys Tournament and Schoolgirls Tournament, we had the opportunity to start what we have now called the World School Sevens, and it was an opportunity to just bring the nations together, and that's the dream behind it, is to bring the next generation of talent to New Zealand to experience our rugby, our hospitality, experience our culture. So in 2016, Olympic year, when Sevens was back on the radar, we had invited a number of teams. We ended up with 10 teams in our first tournament. And then it's steadily grown and just gathered some great momentum. We started second year with 14 teams, and it went into 19 teams in year 3, and now we're pretty excited. It's gone to 32 teams, and we've now got another 10 on the waiting list for next year. So it's really gathering some great momentum.
I think you got about maybe 11 or 12 countries out here at World School Sevens this year. Top talent across the board. What are your hopes for the future of the players that are in this tournament? And can you tell us a little bit about the players that have already played in this tournament and where they're at now?
Sure. Yeah, we want to develop the next generation of talent and give them a world stage where they can compete, so they can prepare themselves for the next level. And we're already seeing at least 20 players over the last 4 years have gone on to play for 5 different nations on the world circuit, from Tonga, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Fiji. In fact, one of the players was named Rookie of the Year last year on the HSBC Sevens World Series circuit, and he's played in our tournament in 2016, so it's pretty exciting in that regard.
What does it take for a player at this tournament to play at the next level in the World Rugby Sevens series?
Oh, it's skill. Like sevens, the skills is you have to be great in skills, play more freely, and most of all, you need to have the fitness there, and play at an intensity much faster than 50, and that's it.
So intensity higher, faster, play free,
and then skillful, and then play free. Yeah, most of all, you need to have that flair, like the Fiji brand that we have. Yeah, if you can play to that, irrespective of age, yeah, you can just go directly up there and stay there.
What do you mean play free? What do you mean by that?
Like play freely, like don't actually follow a structure. Even though we have a structure there, you don't stick to it most of the time. But comes to it if there is a need only, and if you have space in that, you play free. That's it.
One more question. Is there anything better than rugby sevens?
Yes.
What is that?
It's sevens.
It's sevens.
It's rugby sevens. There's nothing better than rugby sevens than sevens itself.
Thank you so much.
Maka.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Maka.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.